We are proud and privileged that you're watching the show. My name is Ruben Mpima. We're from the cold morning where it's a bit raining outside, and since 4 a.m. it's been raining. And for those of you at home, kindly carry your rain jackets and your coats to make sure that your body is warm. And for those who are going to school, we pray that you get to school, those young ones, and you get to school on time, and of course don't find any problem. Yesterday I did say that we're going to talk about something, and that something was the 2025 Junior Championship, that is swimming. And I'm privileged and proud to say that I'm in the company of two. One is a gentleman, the other is a little boy who is a very, very good swimmer. Now, I have two people. That is Waswa Douglas, who is the swimmer, and of course the coach, Atone Kasuja, but the coach for Dolphins Swim Club, Kampala. They will be discussing with us about the championship, how ready they are, and of course what to expect from that championship. Like I said, I'm in the company of two, and I will start from the coach. Good morning, coach.
Good morning, Ruben.
Good to see you, or to have you once again.
I'm always happy to be here.
It's been a while.
Yes.
How have you been?
So far, so good. We are happy that it's raining. I know a few months ago it's been very shining.
Yes.
And it gave us the opportunity as coaches in swimming. We had very many swimmers.
Where there's water, you feel like swimming everywhere.
Yes, yes.
I know.
Yes. And
okay.
For the swimmers, there's no bad weather.
Oh.
Every weather is swimming weather.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Let me go to my son here. Douglas, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You're looking lovely.
Thank you.
How have you been?
Good.
Good. I love the attitude. I love the atmosphere. I love the confidence that you're good. Anyway, I'll start with you, coach. What does Dolphins Swim Club do?
Yeah. Dolphin is a swim club for everyone. From the young ones who are as low as 2 years, who are learning how to swim, who are learning to be in the water, to the oldest you can ever know, who is basically interested in in swimming for their fitness, their life. But we majorly concentrate on competitive swimming. So we nurture athletes from learning level to competition level. Okay. Yes.
Let me come to Waswa. Waswa.
Yes.
How old are you?
8 years old.
8 years old.
Yes.
Wow. Which school do you go to?
Taiba International School Junior.
Taiba International School Junior. You have friends at Taiba?
Yes.
Who are your friends?
Shiraz, Arthur,
yeah,
and so many others.
But do they swim with you or they don't swim?
They don't swim.
So why are they your colleagues with they don't swimming? Why should you make them your friends? You need to make friends with swimmers. But they're just your classmates, right?
Yes.
Anyway, why do you love swimming, Waswa?
Because my dad was a swimmer.
Yeah.
And he was a swimming coach. His name was Coach Black, but his real name is William Biondo. William Biondo. Yes.
So he was a swimmer, and he trained you how to swim.
Yes.
Wow. I love the fact that the daddy handed over to you. You see, one day also get somebody and you'll hand over to them. Yeah. I like that. Okay, let me come back to you, coach.
Yes.
How many teams do you expect in this tournament? That's the Dolphins Junior Championships.
Yeah. In this championship, first of all, it's going to take place at Kampala Parades, which is a school and with very big space. Okay. So we expect about 32 teams who are bringing a total of about 500 athletes. To be exact, they are about 493 athletes. And they're coming from different parts of the country. Some from Mukono, Jinja, Wakiso, Kampala. Even we have a team that is coming in from Kenya. Yeah, and what's new is that this event is going to be run under Uganda Swimming Federation, which is now called Uganda Aquatics. Okay. And we've also got some sponsors who have come on board. And I think for the second time running, we are very happy that we got some sponsors who have come up to support the sport of swimming. That is Momo Cafe. We've got Oak Cafe.
Yeah.
And like you can hear, there are a lot of cafes because it's a championship for the juniors, and they love to take a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
We have DTB, we have Aquafina, and the federation itself. But we are very happy for this because the people who have come in to support are basically interested in nurturing and growing children to the next level. They are champions in the making, and they are proudly happy to associate with us.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a good one, of course. How many events does such is a swimmer supposed to have?
The swimmer is supposed to take part in all the events. We have freestyle, backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, and individual medley. Individual medley means that a swimmer is supposed to take part in all the events at once. They just move from one stroke to the other, and they're able to finish up. The other are release, which are a bit fun. Actually, most of the swimmers love to take part in the release. Yeah, it's fun. We will be having 2 types of release, the individual release and the mixed release, where boys and girls will be swimming together.
Okay.
So we will be as inclusive as possible.
That's very good.
Yes.
Let me go back to Waswa Douglas. Waswa, I understand that there are people you look up to. Who do you look up to in swimming?
Tendo Kaumi.
Tendo who?
Tendo Kaumi.
Tendo Kaumi. Why do you look up to him?
Because he's the best swimmer in Uganda.
Okay. So would you want to emulate him? Would you want to be better than him?
Yes.
Are you working hard to reach to achieve that?
Yes.
Oh, that's very good. Wow. If I asked you your favorite pool around in Uganda, where have you gone and swam and then you feel like that's my best pool I've ever? Which pool is that? Do you have any in your mind, there where you've been swimming and enjoying the swimming and you've won medals there? What is your best pool, Waswa?
It's the Kampala parents
swimming pool.
Yeah.
Oh, why that one?
Because it's the best pool I ever swim in, and I love it so much.
Okay. Oh wow. So if I took on you in that pool, would you win? Or I would win? Do you know it very well that if anybody challenged you in that pool, nobody can defeat you?
I can defeat anyone in freestyle.
In freestyle?
Yes.
In the Kampala parents pool?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, Waswa is so confident that if you faced him in the Kampala parents pool, you can't win in the freestyle against him. But I can challenge him as well. Yes, my age might not be as good as I think, but I can take on you, Waswa. Huh?
I think you can defeat me.
You think I can defeat you?
Yes.
You think, you don't, you just think I can defeat you. Just
Yes.
thinking. Maybe I can win. Anyway, let me come back to you, Coach.
Yes.
We understand that this tournament, you have got to come up with a fee to be part of it.
Yes.
Share with us, how can someone pay to be part of the Dolphin Junior Championship?
Yeah, the championship is charged according to the participants.
Okay.
And the participants will be paying a small fee of 40,000. The spectators will be paying 10,000 each per day, and there are lots of awards to be won. So that fee doesn't only take participation, but also there'll be awards to the best athletes. We'll be rewarding certificates of participation, merit certificates. We'll be giving out medals to the top 3 athletes per event, and we also give out trophies to the victors and victresses for each age category, and the overall teams, both girls and boys, will also be taking back the trophy. Yes.
Okay, our next question should be, you did mention the cafes here as sponsors, and many cafes. Let's go back to that as well. Why do you only attract cafes but not other corporate entities?
Swimming as a sport, and that we are affiliated with Uganda Aquatics.
Okay.
We are limited in terms of sponsors. There are companies that cannot sponsor the sport of swimming, like tobacco and alcohol. And when it comes to us as dolphins, we are very specific on the sponsorship.
Yeah.
We try to look at the sponsorship that can be able to be to unify and can be taken by children, because we are majorly important on maintaining a clean free sport. And when it comes to cafes are quite open to everyone, every age group, young ones, older ones, anyone can go to a cafe and enjoy themselves. So we are very particular with that, and we are very happy to associate with those two, and maybe many more to come on board. Okay,
yes. But still with that, let me go to the people who are supposed to be part of this championship. I might have my son, Waswa, yes, participating into this, but the Waswa has a fleet of friends and yes, parents who are parents to his friends. Yes. So is it open to everybody, it's limited to a few?
The participation in the competition is limited because it allows you have to have qualified.
Okay.
Yes, you have to qualify to be able to participate. But it's not only about participation in the competition. It is also about the other part of life, which is enjoying with your friends, having parents around to come and see their best athlete in the clan.
Yeah.
So they are free to come in at a small cost of 10,000 to be able to enjoy watching their Waswa are doing a very good job in the sport of swimming. Yes.
Okay. So there's a space where fans can come and cheer.
Absolutely. And
their teams or
yes,
their children.
Yes, and Kampala Parents has got a very big gallery at the pool area.
Okay.
So it can accommodate more than 500 spectators.
Oh, wow.
Yes, on top of the athletes.
Still with the Kampala.
Yes.
Are you focusing on only Kampala schools, or even those who come from, my friend Godwin here, who comes from somewhere in the West, would love to know if the Western is also part of it, if the Eastern is a part of it, and of course those from the North. So would love to know, is it limited to Kampala people?
Yes. No, it's not only limited to Kampala people. Yes, you can see from the contingents of the 23 teams that have come on board. We have a team that is coming in from Mukono. So people of Yubuikwe, they've got a very nice team called Vision of Africa International.
Why would you mention Yubuikwe here?
Because they come from Mukono, and there's a very nice team coming in from Mukono.
The
there's a team actually 2 teams are coming in from Entebbe. We have a team coming in from Wakiso. And we are still open to allow teams to come in from Barara, from Gulu. In the last weekend we were in Naumali, and we found a very nice team. They are doing very well.
Naumali High School.
Yes,
Is it high school or primary school?
Yes, Naumali High School. And we know Bukedia also, they've got a very nice team. So we think the sport of swimming has grown, and now the onus is on us to ensure that we bring all those teams together in a competing environment. Okay,
Coach, I'll still come back to you before I come back to my son, Waswa here.
Yes.
As a parent, I wouldn't want my son to waste time in swimming. Yes. I want result from school. Yes. So how do you handle parents who are very hard to convince that there is also life with school? We can mix school and swimming. Yes. How do you convince parents like us who are so rigid with books?
Yeah. I think that's a very good question. I think most of the parents out there have got the same question. Like, how do these athletes prepare when they're supposed to be at school? A club like Dolphin Swim Club is a year-round training program. It runs throughout the week, Monday through Sunday, and it gives these opportunities to these young children to learn and explore the other disciplines of life. The time that these athletes use is always the time after school. That is from 4:30 up to 7. I doubt if there is any child who is able to concentrate in school at around that time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very hard to find children. Most of them are busy either running up and down. They are trying to look for what to do and they can't find it. And that's the best time to have the children in the water. So it's good. And for all the parents out there, my advice is put your children into swimming. The discipline that they will learn, the confidence that they will get, the energy that they will put out, you can never find it anywhere, not even in school, but only in sports. Just like you can see, Jared is a very good example. He's a very young man, very confident. He's standing out and he can speak with authority. You're welcome. Yes.
The coach just loves you, also.
Yeah.
But
so
let me come back.
Those are some of the things we get.
Okay.
Yes.
Douglas,
Yes.
the coach says you're a good swimmer.
Yes.
If you can remember very well, or if you could take me back and tell me the best tournament you participated in, where you've really enjoyed yourself. Let's assume that last year you had a competition, and this was the best for you ever since you joined swimming. What is the best competition that you have been part of? Okay, might as well have got my question. All right, the people you compete with.
Yes.
In a junior competition.
Yes.
Can you pick out this and say, at last year at Kampala Parents, we had 2 competitions, and this was the best according to me. According to you, what was the best competition?
It was the freestyle competition.
Okay, that was last year.
Yeah.
Okay, in the freestyle, who's your competitor in the freestyle that you could say, this one has given me headache, I need to win, I need to take on him, I need to work hard? Who is that swimmer that gives you sleepless nights?
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Yeah.
Oh, you would want to win, but you can't win over him?
Yeah.
Oh, so what can you do to improve that? What can you do to make sure that in this championship you win, but you're number 1 and Benjamin is number 2?
If I had more energy better than Benjamin, I'll just pass him all over the world if something.
Okay. So you don't have energy in simple terms. Okay, coach, let me come back to you, coach. Yes. Sometimes I look at athletes, the runners, and think that I look at and ask myself the size of lungs those athletes have. I've watched Olympics. I've watched so many competitions in my time.
Yes.
And there are people who swim, and you ask yourself, how fit are these people? I mean, the trainings they do, the focus, whatever they put in. So how are you trimming our young swimmers? What kind of exercise do you give them to keep up with the ever-rising pace and competition in the world?
As at Dolphins, we ensure that we have a tailored program which is designed to nurture children. And however much the athletes at Olympic level are conditioned to perform like that, but they don't wake up when they are that good. They also grew up into a system that has nurtured them to be that way. Okay. And that's what we are doing. And one of our major goals is to create Olympic athletes. So we hope that Waswa can be able to go through our system and ensure that he's able to compete at Olympic level. The programs that we have are child-friendly programs. They go through things that they're supposed to be doing as children, including the exercises, but they're progressive and a bit challenging to push them to the next level. Okay. Yeah, but they're child-friendly, they enjoy them, and they enjoy the achievement whenever they go through it.
Okay, let's go back to you, I guess, still with you. Yes. And the children. How do the children prepare for these competitions?
They train like Waswa. He trains a minimum of 4 times a week. Yes. And we also have training sets where we see we try to gauge their level of improvements. We also take them to friendly events to ensure that they build the environment that they would deserve. And those friendly environments, there are also competitions and team building. So it's more of a family with Dolphins. So the preparations is more of family training and nurturing through, we use swimming to do that.
Let me come back to you, Aswa. Yes. I know you have friends. I know there are those you like so much.
Yes.
Can you send some greetings to your friends? Go ahead.
I send greetings to my friends Shiraz, Arthur, and my teachers, my friends, my mom in the UK, my dad in the US, my grandmother, and everyone who I love and know.
Okay. Have you ever sent greetings to me? You don't love me? Anyway, Coach, your parting shots.
Yeah, my parting shot is, first of all, to encourage very many people to come over the weekend, this weekend, that is from the 12th and 13th, to watch the sport of swimming, to support the young talents, to see what Uganda has got to offer. There are very many talented Ugandans that are very good at the sport of swimming, and through that, probably will get future Olympians. This is always the first step to take. The sport, this championship is sponsored by Aquafina, that is Pepsi Water. It's sponsored by DTB, Okafe, and Momo Grill and Cafe, but also it is supported by Uganda Aquatics. It's an event that is going to take on children between the age of 5 years and 11 years. Basically, that is the base of starting to learn the sport. So it's a foundation step, and we hope that many of you show up and be able to see these young talents coming up.
Okay.
I will be sharing results. We know UBC is always there. So probably you'll be able to see everything on UBC, especially during the news time, and you'll be seeing the talents and also the winning teams.
Thank you so much, Tony Kasujja, the coach at Dolphins. It's been a while when I last hosted you here, but I'm glad that you came in today, despite or amidst the heavy downpour. Yeah. My son, Waswa, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Let me hope I will see you after the tournament.
Yes.
The championship. Will you be able to come here with the medal?
Yes.
Oh, with all the accolades.
Oh.
I will do all of my energy to make my dad proud, my mom, all of my family members.
Okay. That's very good. You love your mom and dad, and the only way you can make them proud is by winning.
Okay.
I wish you well. Okay, we've been talking to Waswa Douglas and of course Tony Kasujja, and the tournament is coming up on the 12th and 13th of this month. You need to be part of it. But Tony has convinced me more to make sure if I ever get a son one day, maybe they was going to join Dolphins or any other club.
Even the girl.
But send my regards to Don Lukari. Tell him that we still have dates. Me and him had a bet that we were supposed to go into the swimming and see who wins. I've never seen Don Lukari since last year. So tell him that I am still waiting for that competition to come.
I know Don Lukari loves a lot of UBC, so probably he's watching. And there's a championship coming. So I believe he's preparing and ready for you.
You see, Don, I tell him that, I tell Lukari that his size can't win over me. And he normally joke a lot. I say, you as this size, you can't take on me. But anyway, we've got to go. Monica is waiting actually here. I'll take you through GM Extra. Robert is not well. We pray that this being under the weather, it's good to get back to full fitness, Robert. You need to be part of the swimming. Coach, I'll ask you to train Robert to swim, that you can get back to fitness.
It should.
It should be.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're out of here, and up next is GM Extra. Good morning.